Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Korpi production series. And it has just started raining on me. Excellent. We are picking up exactly where we left off last time. Because, well, one, this rain points it out, but two, it was brought to my attention that I have nowhere to sleep. So I am going to put down... Oh, a little thunder. I'm going to put down a little cheap sleep place for us. Let's see, let's do something a little different. We'll do the hobo farmhouse. We'll tuck it back into the woods here. Perfect. That way we can look out over our fields. And I'm going to come in here and get out of the storm and take me a little nap. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, not bad, not bad. Get that lifted back up. Alright, so our sorghum has germinated. There should be no weeds because it was just plowed. pH, nitrogen, both perfect. That one's good to go until harvest time. There is one issue that I see that I have messed up. I have no way to take the flour that we're going to make from the sorghum to a sell point. So I do see one luxury item here that I don't necessarily need that I'm going to have to go sell. Really didn't want to. I like this little truck, but we have to have a front loader for the tractor. And I don't even think the tractor has the brackets on it yet, so we got to add that. I just got a little spend heavy at the beginning, and I got to make a mulligan here. Forgive me if I sound a little raspy. The allergies and everything are just really kicking me hard this year. So let's get up here and see what we can get for this truck with 0.0 hours on it. And let me see if I can find the trigger, because I don't know where it is. Is this going to do it? There it is. So 22,878. I'll get it back again one day. Alright. Well, let me turn the triggers back off. I'm going to head up here, grab the tractor, bring it down, and we'll get a front loader fitted to it and some pallet forks. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, first let's get it fitted for the front end loader. Customize front loader attacker. We'll just use the quickie. And everything else still the same. Yep. Get the weight back on it. Okay. Let's see. Well, first let's check the sail. There we go. Alright. Front loader. We have currently 110 horse, but it can go up to 150. But it being a smaller tractor, I think we're going to go with this one. Nothing's going to match that Valtra with that crazy paint color. We'll just leave it like that. Let's buy that. Let's get a fork. And let's see if they have a cheap little trailer that we could get. I want something homemade or crazy cheap. The one I'm thinking about might be under low loaders. No. I didn't think it'd be under actual trailers, but I guess it is. There it is. Let's see, 2,500. That's about as cheap as we're going to be able to go. It's got the wrong kind of hitch on it though. See, I'm not crazy about the mods that do this. Like, why am I being charged for an option? I didn't choose any options. Let's see if they have something that will fit to that hitch that's on the that would fit to the hitch that's inside the weight. Set it as a bale trailer, or we can have a little bit of a grain cart there. Standards are fine. Does the color cost? Yep. Color's fine. Alright, we can get this too. That way we can carry more than one pallet at a time. You can probably fit maybe 4 on there. Those wheel arches might throw us off a little, but alright. Mistake corrected. Even though we had to lose our truck. Easy. Alright then. Well, that is interesting. Those forks are stuck in the ground. There we go. Much better. Never seen that happen. No, not there. There we go. Alright, let's get back up here to our land. Now that we got all the stuff we'll need in a few days. With a little bit of money left over in case we need something. And I think we are going to try to get another field cut in. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to do a strip right through here. I don't want to leave enough room to drive between the two. Is that field not? I thought I planted it on. Okay, yeah, I see. Alright, let's double check where our boundary lines are. We will go to farmland. And I come out to about here. So let's get going. Yeah, about the comment I got saying that I didn't put a sleep place in anywhere to sleep. I appreciate the comments. I do read them. And it does help me decide what we're going to do, because I didn't think about that. So yeah, it was a good comment. This thing is pulling me sideways. We'll start to turn here. I believe that is about the edge of our property line. And I do believe this will take us into our first time lapse. So let's get it going. Well, that pretty much gets it. We got these standard Sandbox Hero strips to come get, but it's just the way it works out for me. I think it's going to be a pretty good yield off this size field. Not going to be too bad. We have one for flower. I think I want to plant a crop that we can turn into oil, which would be sunflower or canola. And since we don't have a sunflower header for the combine just yet, it pretty much narrows it down for us. We'll come over here and then we can get our soil samples. And I think we did pay like $175 or $179 leasing fee for this. So, but the more we pay, the more it comes toward being paid off. So it's just part of the lease to own that they have. Looks like I'm gonna be able to get this in one pass. That won't be too bad. Hopefully most of this field will be loam. That would be nice. But yeah, I will say this this challenge we set up here is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Messes with my normal style of play. Normally I get chickens or sheep going because they're easy and good early game money makers, but I can't just sell eggs. I can't just sell wool. So making me have to think outside the box. I would be cutting trees down, but I can't do anything with those without a carpentry or a sawmill. So Not 100% sure how I'm going to do it just yet, but that's part of the fun of it, I guess. And let's send these off. Spend a few $100. And yes, mostly loam. Excellent. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me get hooked up. We're going to spread some lime on this. Alright, I had to get the fertilizer cleaned out and the lime refilled with what we had over here. So let's get this pH set. Hopefully it's not going to take up too much lime, but that's why I want to keep a few extra dollars in the bank, just in case. Alright, got it done here. I do see one little dot that got missed. And luckily with the precision farming, it does account for the leaching over. So like, yeah, there's a few spots that are missed over here, but the pH has been fully adjusted. I see this one dot. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I'm a little bit compulsive about making sure everything is just right. So let's get some canola in this field now. So we'll put canola in it, then we'll roll it. And that should take care of our stones like last time. We'll try to get it fertilized. I think after that we might have to skip a month or two. Other than that, we're just watching plants grow because we can't just cut down trees or cut grass or anything like I would on a normal series. Let's see, get canola. Let's get planting. There we go. I'll see you in a second. Alright, here's our last strip, as usual. I believe this is the first time I have played FS22 without seasonal growth on. I actually like the seasonal growth on this one. Seasons in 19, the mod was pretty good, but I like the way this one works a little better. The other one with leaving hay out to rot and all that, it had its benefits. That was fun to play too. But I like the seasonal growth on this one. I think it's a good compromise. So yeah, it didn't make sense for this series to use seasonal growth when it's all about seeing if we can make money without using any raw materials, to just use the productions. So I also think after this is planted, we are going to skip ahead until the sorghum's done. Or after this is rolled and fertilized, not planted, it's already planted. So maybe toward the end of this episode I have to see where we end up on time. But if not, it'll be next episode. We're harvesting. We're going to start making some flour. See what we can do with that. But let's get this done first, and we'll worry about that in a little bit. I believe that has got it all. Let us take a look at the map and make sure. Looks good to me. Yeah, there are several other YouTubers that I watch play Farming Simulator, and it just drives me crazy when they're, you know, that's good enough. Now, if you're missing a little piece of hay, a little piece of straw in your baler, that's one thing, but when you're planting or harvesting and you leave the edges or a little piece not done and that's good enough, oh man, that drives me crazy. So you won't catch that here, really. So let's see, that's that. Let's get it fertilized, I guess. I hate that this video is the same thing as the last, but we got to start somewhere. And looking at the time for today, I think we're going to end up next week. We're going to start harvesting. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. Like I said, we can't just sit here and watch the crops grow. I guess we could get a chainsaw and start cutting the trees in preparation for a sawmill or carpentry one day. But I think we'll have plenty of time for that later on. Just under a half a bag. And maybe it'll do, I don't know. We'll see. If I have to get another bag, so be it. Let's get it going. Oh, I forgot it's got the widespread. So there ain't even gonna be a point in time lapse in this one, is there? Take 2, maybe 3 passes and we're done. But we look like we might be taking a trip. Let's see how far we can get back down. We probably end up gonna have to go to the shop. Gonna leave one strip up the middle. Oh well, that's kind of our calling card, isn't it? Alright, to the shop. I'll see you there. Alright, let's get us one bag. Go with the helm. Make sure nothing new is in sale. Just that big, massive grass cutter. What is this bag? I forgot we had a bag over here. It must be seed. And I believe fuel is somewhere up here. Maybe it's this. Yeah, we might as well top up while we're here. $100 in fuel. I don't know how long this series is going to run. One thing I am going to do as we progress and build a bigger yard, of course want a bigger house, barns, but anything, I do want to make it look nice, but anything decorative as far as fences and pavement and grass and all that, I'm going to leave it on the mod that makes all that free, just so it doesn't really interfere with seeing how fast we can make money off just the productions and how we're going to do that. Plus it also allows me to make a lot nicer looking farmyard, not have to constantly worry about the money of it and all that. I think it comes out better in the end that way, because it's, you know, having a nice fence around your house isn't going to make you any more profitable. Let's see here. I know these things, when they get on loam, they chew up some fertilizer. But the loam has the higher yield, so I guess that makes sense. The canola does have a long growth cycle. They're going to be 8 months. So we'll probably get 2 harvests out of the other field before this one. Maybe if we can make enough off the flour to get a baler, we could do something like oats or barley, something with some straw. Oh, but we can't sell straw. We can sell straw pellets. There is a process there. And I didn't turn my crop sensor on. Let's let me double check and make sure everything was just right. Crop sensor's on this time. Let's see. Dirt. It's not going to adjust it too much. I'm going to get this fixed up and I will get you back in just a second. Okay, the vast majority of it was right anyway, and it probably won't affect the yield enough to even notice, but I have to have it done right, so. A lot of deer around here. Let's see. I believe that might be it. That field is looking good. Get this unhooked. That thing takes a second to unhook. We'll leave this right here. Let's see. This one has, I think, 3 more months. 2 more. The growth stage being 2 out of 4. 4 will be for forage, and then the next one is ready to harvest. Everything's perfect on here. And this one has 8 growth stages, so it'll take 8 more months. So yeah, that one takes a while. Yeah, but like I said, I'll go ahead and skip through before I start the next episode. Then we'll start with the sorghum flour. Let's just see how much that's worth. Flour, not much. In January, it'll be worth a little bit. September, October, November. We'll be around here. November, December time. So that should be okay. But if we could take that flour and then turn it into bread, that pumps it on further up. How much is a bakery? I don't think there's anything you can do with the oil other than just sell it. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I'm having to look into just to figure out what's going to be the smartest move. Starting on some of the platinum expansion stuff. That wouldn't be bad to have for a sawmill. I had to put down a sell anything trigger, but donut factory, I'd have to have eggs and sugar. Here I can use the canola oil for this. That would be a second process. But I can just sell canola oil, so there's that. Potatoes will be good. The harvesting equipment's really expensive though. Seed production. Yeah, we're limited. We might do a bakery in the future. Do this one, looks a little different. But we don't have the money for that yet. So, future planning, but I really appreciate you tuning in to this second video here. Like I said, the next video we'll start in and get the new harvester fired up. We'll see how it does. And we'll start making some flour. I hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.